Hello. What's up, Scoop?
Why you want to be busy? Okay, I'll make an exception.
What's up, guys? Welcome in. It is Wildin' Out Wednesday. We are over here. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday. We're at uni today. Two reasons. One, it was hard. We couldn't get a reservation for Disney, and two, either way, I had to help my mom with some stuff this morning, so closer. She's out of downtown. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you too. We got all the characters coming out right now. But thank you, everybody, for joining. Welcome in. We got Karina Peralta. Hello, hello. Sarah Steele Steels. Gonna start off with the tram, so I'm gonna work my way down there. Doom Boogie, what's up, my friend? Fernando Angeles, welcome. Jude and Wonderland. Thank you for joining. Princess Rose, welcome.
The sauce I like, the sisters not so much. Come on, come on. How you doing there? What's going on? I love it. You got this stuff for popcorn. This is a good day. This is a good day. Very good day. Gotta eat some popcorn with the little stuff.
Hasta la vista, welcome in. Merch Queen says, hi, everyone. What's up, Victor Unboxes the World? Yes, so Victor asked if we're going to be here for the past member takeover. We are not. Unfortunately, we can't.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Very nice. Y'all have a nice time out there. Enjoy yourselves, friends.
What's up, Jew and Grace? Welcome.
Well, hello. Oh my goodness, what we got here? Are you a little mouse? Is that what are you? A Lincoln? What is that? What kind of animal mythical creature is that? I like that. I like the ears right there. Very nice. You got some fangs too. Hurrah! Hurrah! It looks like a part teddy bear, welcome. Part bat. That's what it looks like to me.
What's up,
right
Tiffany
there.
Johnson, Mr.
What's your
Bob
name, buddy?
Mr. Bob Hurst, welcome. Daniel Bear Sports Highlights, happy Wednesday. Knuckles says hi from Texas. Congratulations, Grizzly Champ. Thank you, Knuckles. Shout out to Texas. M. Wright, what's up, M. Wright? Eddie Caldillo.
Yeah, let's do this.
Good afternoon.
Big smiles,
Benz, what's up, Benz?
Yeah, that's
Jude
a
says, thank you for joining Celeste and Irene today. Please make sure you put the like button and subscribe to stay updated.
Well, hello, how y'all doing? Nice to see y'all. Y'all having fun? That's what I like to hear. What's her name? Alyssa.
Mr. Ross says, I'll be there September 17th.
She said, I don't got time for donkey. She said, look at these glasses.
What's up, Magical
I'm way
Maddie?
more interested than the Tonky Donkey. I understand. What's your name, bro? You right there in the SpongeBob shirt.
Jeff Garcia,
Ivan?
welcome.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Ben says, Dracula looks dope.
Alyssa and Ivan.
It's about her looking like Al Capone.
That's a good one. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Bye. Let's bye. Peace out, y'all. Well, hello, man. How
Hello.
you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I like that hat.
Thank you.
That's
thank
a
you.
nice hat right
Thank
there.
you. Thank you.
Where you visiting from?
Here, LA, local.
LA?
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Right.
What we celebrating today, my man?
Just Wednesday.
Just Wednesday.
Yeah.
You say YOLO. You say, I don't know what I'm
YOLO.
gonna do today, but I'm gonna go talk to a celebrity. And
Right.
then you found one right here.
Right here.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
You TMZ,
Yeah.
you all decked out with cameras. Oh,
Right.
he ready. He ready for the TMZs out there. Ooh, man, what's your name, man?
Javier.
Javier?
Yes.
Javiera.
There you
It's
go.
nice to meet you, Javiera.
Thank you.
Would you like a photo, Javiera?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, let's do this, my man.
Can you? Are you able? Thank you.
Big smiles, Javier. Cheese. Yeah, that's a good one.
Right. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Javier. You have a
Thank you.
good time out
Thank
here,
you.
brother.
Thank you.
Peace
Thank you.
out, my man.
Bye.
Well, hello, how y'all doing? Y'all having fun? That's what I like to hear. Where y'all visiting from?
All right. Donkey. El burro. Jeff Garcia says, "Why they not Wednesday? Let's go." Luis Blanco, welcome in. Says, "Hi, how are you?" I am doing great. Just chit chatted with a talking donkey. Can't get better than that. We'll come back over here. Jaime Pizarro dice, genial, un stream desde Universo. Gracias, saludos, Javier. Gracias, Jaime. Gracias por acompañarnos. Saludos. Espero le estén pasando bien. Saludos a Marcela. Mystery guest, what's up? Christina H, hello, hello. Why couldn't it be me? Says Donkey. Erica Acosta says, good afternoon, friends. Welcome in, Erica. Margie Martinez says, hi, Javier in chat. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I never noticed the name. Suds McDuff's Hot Dog House. Andrew Mason says hi from Santa Monica. Welcome in, Andrew. Mr. Bob, so I'll be at Disneyland September 16th, Universal 17th. Coming in from Phoenix. Oh, nice. That's cool. You're doing 2 parks. Well, safe travels. Still a little while, but it'll come quick. Oh, I just saw Victor. I would have asked. See what Donkey's favorite dinosaur is. Mr. Guest says Wednesday. Woohoo. Julia. YOLO. What's up, Justin? This is next week's past member event. Can't wait to be there. There's also hi everyone in chat. Remember, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Double check because YouTube is funky sometimes, so you may think you're subscribed, but it's possible that you are not. Angelica Mulero says it's nice and sunny. It is. It's a nice day. I didn't wear my fan hat because I wasn't sure if I would have to take it off for things, and it's a little bit easier when I'm with Celeste because I can hand her stuff. I don't want to mess it up. Anna NB says, happy Why Not Wednesday, Javier. Great new emotes. Thank you, Anna. Darsh Jai says, howdy y'all, happy Why Not Wednesday at Universal. Welcome in, Darsh.
Since we are actively filming
Happy Wednesday.
today,
Welcome in, Steven.
you're going to get so close to active production. production.
Victor says, I'm gonna head off until Javier's done with the studio tour because I don't want spoilers. Alright, Victor. Andrew Messon said, love how it's clear and sunny there, where here in Santa Monica is mostly cloudy.
Stroller, you can park it straight ahead underneath the awning, so any open spot you can see for those strollers.
Oh, here's Doc.
Now you're also more than welcome to bring snacks and drinks on board the tram.
Yes, so first things first.
Yes, snacks and drinks. Yes to snacks and drinks. We even have some snacks and drinks in the snack including the special 60th anniversary banana popcorn. Caramel flavored popcorn. Welcome everybody. Yes.
Somebody, can I do a mango cart?
Sure, you gotta see your ID.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1643. You're doing cart. Should be going for you.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm walking.
All right. Do you need your receipt on that purchase by chance?
No, that's fine.
There's
Great,
that for
thank you.
Should be good.
Thank you.
Is that okay?
Studio tour. They have the Espanol tours at 2 and 3 for the people that speak Espanoli. Thank you. So this is like tradition. Get my beverage and then take the tram tour. Makes it a little bit more difficult when you only got 2 paws and you're trying to reach it. Let's see. What's up, JD? Say, hola, ¿qué tal, Javier? Thank you for the stream. Haven't been to Universal's in a minute. Thank you for joining. Hopefully we get to, you get to see a little bit of it, how it looks now. What's up? You need this for live. Says, I got you. Crazy Crew family. Mach 5, welcome. Says, hi, Javier and everyone. We've seen my favorite Mario today. Thank you for being here, Mach 5. Mystery guest. I see Doc Brown. I don't know where he went. That's what happens for stopping to get the beverage. Dar said, oh, love this cutie Hello Kitty. Full life. I said, oh, we are already in the drinking line. Well, if it wasn't meant to be consumed, they wouldn't have put a cart conveniently there. That's my rationale. Justin said, no Celeste today, not in person. Justin, I don't think we're going to be here at the event. It's our daughter's graduation on that day. Let me see how the picture looks. Donkey looks scared there. And then we got this one too. Mystery guy says, tram time, woohoo. JD said, love how convenient that cart is with snacks and drinks. I always forget it's there. Chester said, I see. Tell Macy I said congrats to her. Thank you, Justin. Dart says, my excuse for all the snack carts at Disneyland if it was not meant to be consumed, right? Like if you sell it at 7 in the morning, then it's meant to be consumed at 7 in the morning. Dude says that photo was awesome. Rob Allen says hi from Rob in Vancouver. Made it home. Yay, Rob. Thank you for joining. Park Hopper says, hey, hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome in, Park Hopper. Mr. Guest says, Donkey was impressed by the fashion icon. You can tell. Doom says, love it. Anna says, great pick with Marilyn. Dar says, Marilyn is the biz. Mystery Guest. Omar, what's up, Omar? Says hello from Dutchy Land. Javier and everyone in the chat. I like that, from Dutchy Land. Thank you for joining, Omar. Kevin in, welcome. Says, y'all need invite me soon. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Is this thing charging? Yeah, it is. It doesn't seem too busy. I mean, clearly this is 10 minutes, so you know it's not too busy. My other pair of Lokes. Yes. Yeah. Was that? You want to say hi? Yeah. Can he say hi? What's your name?
Anton.
Anton?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Where are you visiting from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
From Phoenix, Arizona. Cool. We got a lot of AZers in our community usually. Have you been here all day already?
Yeah.
You've done some rides? What's your favorite one?
My favorite ride is
Revenge of the Mummy, really? That's cool, huh? That's cool. Nice, huh? That's cool. Nice to meet you. Yeah, let me give you that's the channel name, Just a Guy and a Girl. Just a Guy today. Welcome in, Tyler Silva.
Hi, I'm Luke, one of the tour guides here at the park. Welcome to the world famous
Omar says hi. No, not from Amsterdam, but I really like Amsterdam better, so I will stick with that. We're just so used to it, but I like this Dutchy Land.
Or a tour of the movie studio that can last as long as 1 hour.
That's right, an hour.
Mr. Guy says, today is just a guy.
We recommend that you use the restrooms here in the tram plaza before you board the tram.
Dar said, hello, Phoenix, Arizona.
Please ask for the assistance of any of our studio tour ambassadors. Once on board the tram and the gates are closed, for your safety and those working at the studio, please remain inside the tram at all times. All set? Let's go.
During the tour, please keep your arms and all items inside the tram. If you need any kind of guest assistance, for instance, a medical emergency, or you drop something of value off the side of the tram, do not jump off of the tram. This is unsafe for you and those working at the studio. Instead, reach overhead and pull on the red cord that runs down the center of each car. Your guide will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Please remain seated and do not exit the tram on your own for any reason. Wait for your guide to provide assistance. We can't emphasize strongly enough how important this is. Remain seated and inside the tram at all times while on the tour. We appreciate your cooperation. Thanks so much and enjoy your visit to the world-famous Universal Studios tour.
We'll see you on the Backlot.
I remember he'd always like and then he'd always be like, he would be like, you'll ruin my
That's cool, that QR code, scan, play, share. Show off your knowledge on all things Universal Studios Studio Tour.
We meet at 8 at Universal Studios, where you learn Hollywood secrets, experience the deranged train, a collapsing bridge, then it's huge glacier expedition way off in a terrifying high platform. There always seems to be something exciting happening at Universal Studios.
Jesus AZ Wildcat says, hello everyone, Celeste, at home enjoying the stream with the whole family. Thank you guys. Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Rich H, thank you for subscribing. Abby Rebel says, perfect weather for Waterworld. In the splash zone.
Great white shark.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to catch one of the shows. I think the next one's at 3:30. Well, there was one at 1:30. But I think the next one's 3:30 or 3:45, I forgot.
This shark swallowed you whole. You ever have one do this before?
For the Crazy Crew members, drop the shark emote in there for Jaws. Bruce.
To go behind the scenes of the biggest and busiest movie studio in the world. More movies, music videos, and television shows have been shot on this lot than any other place. And today, you're going to see where it all happens. You might even get discovered. I don't know where this goes. I'm not qualified for this job. This is... Someone hold this.
You guys remember Celeste's Celeste's shark video from here? With her Oscar-worthy performance. Pasta Javier, shall we do a splash zone challenge? Splash zone for Waterworld unlocks at 100 like no. Doom says back home. How we doing, Crazy Crew? Yay, Doom. Glad you made it safe. We are good. Dar says I say splash zone at SeaWorld. Larger splashes, wow. You guys are mean. Mr. Guest says I scanned it. Oh, cool. Darcy, OMG, yes, Javier. Tim says I just rewatched it. Anna says that was the best short, Celeste and the shark. What's up, Iceman says I love Universal Studios. Have a blessed chilling. Thank you, Iceman. Thank you for joining. I think this was more than 10 minutes. It actually said 15 when I looked at the sign. When I was starting to walk down, I was surprised that down here it said 10. Here we go.
I'll put it on later. Well, it's not getting it. Yeah. No, we still have more snacks, guys. Oh, let's go.
Welcome everybody to Universal Hollywood Tour. My name is Perry, and for the next hour or so, I will be your guide as we venture behind the scenes of one of the world's largest and busiest production studios.
I'm trying to get the front seats. I'm gonna see if they let me.
Make sure everybody has a pair of 3D glasses. If you didn't grab
I'm gonna see if they let me wait.
hand high and keep it raised, get your 3D glasses. Also, if you have any
Bradley J Adventures says Happy Wednesday. Celeste, Javier, mods, and everyone. Thank you, Bradley J Adventures.
padded seats, you want to
Iceman says, great stream as always. Relaxing, watching, enjoying the day. Thank you, Iceman. Welcome in, Kick Pond says, what's up, everyone? Dar says, I need all the cars that are parked in the tour, especially the fast ones. Oh, parked in this tour, especially the fast ones.
We get close to the filming, I will put this graphic up on the screen. There we go. That's what I want to put up on the screen. It means I'll have to turn off my microphone and turn off the sound on the video. You don't have to be quiet. I have to be quiet. It's going to happen time. So be prepared. Lots to look forward to. We have a lot of filming on our backlot. Here's our call sheet. Most of us Bel Air, St. Dennis Medical, typically the backlot sets undecorated blank canvases of production shoots related to a specific film. In celebration of our 60th anniversary, much of the studio lot is camera ready and built with surprise photo opportunities. Today we're on board one of our 60th anniversary glamour craft.
Daniela Ramirez says, hello everybody, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Daniela. Welcome. Dar says, what's a good snack at Universal? Been a while since I've gone. What do we get over here? I don't know if we ever really get... We hardly eat here. Popcorn is the thing that we usually get because, Celeste and her popcorn. We do like the whatchamacallit, crusty burgers. You really get like that charbroiled flavor from them. So these do have the Universal Studios Glamour tram. Covering on them. We're gonna get one of those regular ones, but they're the same thing.
Make sure you're not leaning on the side. And our tour is about to begin. Before we get any further, I've got to go over some safety. If you need desk assistance, if you have a medical emergency.
Let's see, guys, for those of you that visit the park more frequently, what are some snacks that you would recommend? Elba Cali says, hi, Javier, Celeste, and everyone. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here, Elba Cali. Happy Wednesday. Roxy Magical Adventures says, hey, Javier, happy Wednesday. Hi, Roxy. No.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. When you put the hook on, I wouldn't
Ben says, are you going on Jurassic World? I don't know.
Well, hello.
I don't know because I'm really unprepared today. It's a long drive home.
Please make sure that you're scooting all the way to the right-hand
side
of the
guys.
tram to make sure that there's plenty of room for all of our friends just joining. And if you're just joining us, well, hey, howdy, hello. My name is Dimitri. I'm your fabulous studio tour guide. And you've joined us on a very special edition of the world-famous studio tour, our 60th anniversary. So, a couple things you need to know before we head out to the studio lot. One is that you're going to need a pair of 3D glasses. If you do not have 3D glasses, now is a great time to raise your hand, wave it around in the sky, and grab the attention of one of our studio tour ambassadors. They will help you out by bringing you a pair of 3D glasses as soon as they see your hand in the air. Other than that, if you're
Can you guys hear
traveling with
the
any little
announcer?
ones today, anybody whose feet does not touch the floor of the tram, now is a great time to move them away from the edge of the tram and towards the center of the aisle. We want to make sure that everybody's safe and comfortable during our journey today, so also watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs as the gates are closing.
Knuckle sandwich with tomatoes and wilted lettuce.
Now, something else really important, folks. There is some active filming going on our lot today. So there's going to be a couple sections of our tour where I am hopping off the microphone and it'll sound a little something like this.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Not the map.
That's exactly what the quiet zone will sound like, and it'll look a little something like what you see on screens. Or we might play some videos on silent because we have a commercial filming on our Colonial Street today. Okay, one other thing. Normally when we head into the Universal Studios backlot, kind of like a blank canvas, different films and television shows will come into the area, they'll dress up our sets, but normally when we see them, there's not too much going on. Just for our 60th anniversary, we have specially decorated some of these sets for some very special photo opportunities, and that'll include part of our 60th anniversary Step Onto the Lot experience. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We're going to be hanging out for a little more than an hour today. So, before we get started, once again, my name is Dimitri, your driver, everybody is Gerald, and on screen, we've got to go over some safety rules. Starting off with the screens that say warning, folks. I just want to let you know these screens will never ever be in 3D, although they are, however, very fashionable. But don't worry, you don't need to wear them quite yet. I promise I'll let you know.
Richard H.
Now, if you need any
welcome.
sort of guest
Hi,
assistance or
Carmen.
have a medical emergency, or let's say you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or have any sound or video issues, just reach up, grab that red cord.
Vicky Wright says, hola Javier and Crazy Crew. Hi, Vicky.
And I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe for me to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated and keep all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And remember
Brian
to use that red
Hertzberger,
cord above your
welcome.
head if you need any sort of assistance. The studio is private
Dar
property,
says,
so
ooh,
if you drop
celebrity
your phone,
sightings, perhaps.
or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that cord and then remain seated
Rodro
at
has
all
his
times.
tram all clear.
Please no smoking and or vaping of any kind during the studio tour. And be
Elena
prepared,
says,
our
good
tour
afternoon,
today
Javier
will
and
feature
everyone.
loud
Hi,
voices,
Elena.
sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. So you'll want to have those cameras out for some great photo opportunities, but please keep an eye on those cameras so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and those around you, please no selfie sticks or flash photography while on board the tram. With all of that out of the way, we are officially departing the theme park. We are leaving it all behind to go check out a real working movie studio. Here to help us get things started, our first celebrity guest, master of ceremonies for the 60th, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Fallon.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world-famous studio tour.
Thank you.
I know what you're thinking. Why the tux? Well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. A great 60 years of glitz, glamour, and our own great white shark. As we celebrate our diamond anniversary today, we'll pay tribute to Universal's past and take you behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for excitement and an experience like no other.
My nails are so terrible.
As our journey begins, over to your right-hand side is the Universal Studios timeline. It's those movie posters that you'll start to notice. And to go all the way back to our opening date, well, we opened March 15th, 1915. Our founder, Carl Laemmle, opened the gates of our studio to show the public how silent movies were made. In those days, guests would walk from set to set and marvel at the new technology involved in filmmaking, but with the need for quiet on set and the invention of sound in the movies, the classic walking tour ended. However, in the 1960s, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman and executives Al Dorskin and Jay Stein, the idea of reviving a studio tour was brought to light when the Gray Line bus tours originating in Hollywood would make a stop at our gates. From there, on July 15, 1964, the first red and white candy-striped glamour trams took to our Universal Studios lot for a 2-hour studio tour, holding 67 passengers. Now, in those days, we only had 2 guides, 2 drivers, 1 ticket teller working out of a trailer on Lincoln Boulevard. But we expanded with one-of-a-kind Hollywood elements like the burning house and the rock slide, or the avalanche, as some of you might have known it, which used to be in this area of the lot in the 80s. Also, in that same decade, we modernized our trams to the super trams that you now ride on. In the 2000s, we added these screens in our trams to make them a movie theater on wheels, and in the past 5 years, we've even started going electric. In fact, you are riding on one of our fleet's first electric trams right now. I don't know if you noticed here in car 1 and 2, there is no rumble of any engine. But we are heading on down the road, and as we do, we're passing between the theme park and the movie studio, reaching the end of our Universal Studios timeline with more recent movie posters like the Super Mario Brothers movie and our Best Picture Award winner Oppenheimer. But this whole area was pretty much inaccessible to the public before the 1960s. However, when we opened in the days of our studio tour, you could visit the office of Oscar award-winning costume designer Edith Head, or the dressing room of comedy legend Lucille Ball. You could even drive through our prop warehouse via tram. In the 80s, we built our visitor preview center, which had the special effects soundstage, which was a show that was co-hosted by a video version of Robert Wagner. But these days, you might be wondering what's going on here in the present. A lot of filming of a lot of TV series, that's what. As we head between the sound stages to your left-hand side, keep your eyes peeled. You might be able to see inside the open elephant doors on sound stages 8 and 7, getting a look into the action for the TV show Bel Air. That is the dramatic reproduction of the beloved 90s sitcom, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I thought we'd take a look behind the scenes with our next celebrity guest. This is Jabari Banks and Ollie Shulmanson of the TV series Bel Air.
Behind it, the front line, real Hollywood magic is made. How? Inside the sound stages that surrounds us, we create any kind of environment that's created. For the past 16 years, studio tour has been right by these buildings, and inside these walls, so for your favorite TV shows and movies have transported audiences anywhere the imagination can take it. Even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air. When we filmed Bel Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with excited guests as we drive by. So, keep an eye out. You never know who or what we see in the studio.
A few other titles that you might recently recognize from here on the lot: HBO's Hack, starring Emmy Award winner Jean Smart, Apple TV's series Luke, starring Maya Rudolph, and you might have even heard about a new show from producer Michael Schur, starring Ted Danson. And that new show is called The Classic Spy. But here's the thing: companies like HBO, Apple TV, Netflix do not directly call our lot home. Your favorite stories to life. After all, we are part of a larger filmmaking family right here in Southern California. Now, even though a lot of these companies that we work with do not directly call our lot home, we actually have quite a few notable companies that work alongside us. Coming up next to your right-hand side, you might see a little statue for Illumination Studios, and they're one of the companies that works with us right here on the lot. So, as we travel, we'll be passing by the production bungalows. Here to tell you a little bit more about these buildings is the founder of Illumination Studios.
In the early days of the studio, these bungalows were used as dressing rooms to the stars of Hollywood's golden age. Now, they're used as offices, and producers work their most successful animated film in box office history. Despicable Me, The Lorax, The Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Sing, The Grinch, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the team is hard at work again as we launch our next film, Despicable Me 4. In Despicable Me movies, The Heist of Honey Badger is now officially my favorite film. What it comes down to is the emotional through line, and I believe that that's why these movies have stayed in people's hearts.
A few other companies working alongside us. You might have just seen the Wicked bubble outside the Platt production offices. They're working on Wicked the Musical, Part 1, scheduled to release this Thanksgiving. And we're also passing Bungalow 5195, the old Alfred Hitchcock bungalow, currently housing the Dina De Laurentiis company behind NBC's TV series Hannibal. But no matter where these companies are working from, no matter who they are, there's a lot of work that goes into bringing any story to life. In fact, an entire phase of planning known as pre-production. Once the planning is complete, we can move into one of our front lot sound stages. Like here to your left, we have 25 and 26, where we film TV shows like Lopez vs. Lopez, and next door we film a new show called St. Dennis Medical from the producers of Superstore as well as American Auto. But there's another place the filming can happen, folks. And here to introduce us to the Backlot, once again, my co-host and master of ceremonies, Jimmy Fallon.
We're about to cross the imaginary boundary onto the back lot, where we have exterior sets for many outdoor scenes. Over the last 6 years, seen these locations turned into big cities, quiet suburbs, and even that guy's hometown.
Exactly.
Yeah, that guy. For countless movies and TV shows. This is Universal's Metro Set.
The metropolitan sets are 4 acres of city that can really play anywhere in the entire world. The reason being, these are mostly what we call shell sets and facades here in the industries. Although they might be enough to fool the eye or fool the camera on the outside, if you take a look to your screens, you'll get an idea of what these buildings look like on the inside. Over to your right-hand side, our Brownstone Street apartments. Our first neighborhood has opened up to us. You might have seen the Brownstone Street apartments in TV shows over the years, like The Mindy Project starring Mindy Kaling, or movies like Bruce Almighty starring Jim Carrey. And across the way, this brick front hospital was all recently built for the new show St. Dennis Medical starring David Alan Grier. But all this to say, even though this looks like a real neighborhood, it is, in fact, is not. And that brings us to our next set visit. Once we round the corner, we're heading to one of the most famous sets here at Universal Studios Hollywood, featured in both parts 1 and 2 of Robert Zemeckis' Back to the Future trilogy. Here to introduce us to Courthouse Square, we have Bob Gale and Leah Thompson of Back to the Future.
Welcome to the Courthouse Square. These sets are used to create Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films.
And they represented multiple time periods, 1985, 1955, in the far, far distant future, 2015. To this day, this is one of the most popular sets on the Universal Studio Tour.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it would be like to go back to those days. I love this. If only we had a time machine.
Hey everybody, do you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
Is that how that's going?
See you in the future.
We are currently heading on over to the clock tower where Doc Brown harnessed a bolt of lightning in order to time travel. And I don't know if we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour, but I don't think we have a need, as we've got the time machine right over here. Now, Courthouse Square, you might recognize this back wall that we're rounding the corner. This is original to the Courthouse Square, all the way back to the 1940s. You've seen it in Back to the Future, you've seen it in the Gremlins, where it played Kingston Falls, and many more. But a few years back, we actually remodeled this whole area, redesigned a lot of these sets so they don't stick out like a sore thumb in the background of your new favorite TV show or movie. In fact, this set right here to your left-hand side heavily features in the new Ted TV series from Seth MacFarlane at Fuzzy Door Productions, and I thought we'd take a little look.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, Ted. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, Ted is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch.
Getting up to 88 miles per hour is one way to time travel, but another is how we might decorate the sets around us. We can dress these up as any time period we might imagine. Now, if we were really able to time travel, though, if we could go back to before 2008, we might have experienced this area a little bit differently. Here to tell you about one of our classic attractions here on the studio tour, one of the stars of Universal's 2005 King Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Black.
And self-action.
Did you know the Metro sets were once the home to Hollywood's biggest star? Right here is where the original studio tour King Kong attraction resided from 1986 until 2008. He stood 30 feet tall and weighed in at 13,000 pounds. Over the years, millions of guests got to meet King Kong face to face as he shook the tram. So close you could feel his hot banana breath. Is that it? That's my last line, and then the tram moves on to the next thing.
Indeed it does. Before we can experience a modern studio tour attraction, we have to head past two classics. So, as we make our way on up the hill, we'll be passing by the collapsing bridge and the runaway train. Before we even think about heading up that hill though, before we head to Skull Island, we've got to go over some safety rules. So, little reminders, please secure any and all personal belongings, anything
Welcome
that
in,
you brought
Elastic
with you here
Girl.
today. Please do not stand during the entire tour, but especially during our journey, and please do not use flash photography. With
Aloha
that being said,
Danica, welcome.
let's
What's up,
check in with
Saywa?
Director Peter Jackson to learn just a little bit about the wildlife.
The Universal
Ariana
Trail
E.
is
Hello,
winding
hello,
its way
Stephen
through a
Tran.
very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife at Skull Island. In a sense, this is like a mini sequel.
Anna says, let's go 88 miles.
Continuation where
Ariana says,
just
can't believe we
taking
missed the whole bottom
cold
area of
and
Universal
Skull
Studios
Island
when we
and the
went.
dinosaurs that we
We would love
established
to
in
see
our
Back to the Future set.
film. And this is, you know, another day, another incident on Skull Island.
Yeah, it depends what they're filming, because sometimes the tram won't go through there. Like the last time we came, it also bypassed that area. If they're actively filming, they'll skip it.
We really
Welcome in,
put a lot
JJQ.
of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not the monster. You know, he is an incredibly
Doom says so many music videos shot here.
ancient creature. He's
Ben
a force
says,
of
"It's
nature.
cool. You don't have to request. Just ask."
Old, he's
Yeah,
wise, he's
we'll
proud,
see. It's
he's
hard here at
fearsome,
Universal because
obviously he has a heart.
a lot of the rides aren't
The most
that
important
fluffy
feature of
friendly.
Kong are his eyes.
And then on some of them, they're like really strict too on the recording.
His eyes are like a window.
Anthony G, welcome in. Tony Interiano, hello, hello. We will be wilding out at Universal Studios today. Jerry Correa says, I graduated the high school where the McFlys attended from Back to the Future. Oh, that's cool.
Rounding the corner, folks, we are passing by the
Jose P,
old
welcome.
collapsing
Says
bridge and the
Javier.
runaway
What's up, my
train.
dude?
Now,
Welcome
both
in,
are retired
Jose.
effects that were made for the studio tour about 50 years ago, and the collapsing bridge was a mechanical effect
Hey,
that
Carmen,
would
I'm
have the
doing
beam
great.
split using hydraulic
Hope you are
effects that
well.
have the tram drop several feet. On the other hand, the runaway train was originally located in our western sets, and it used to hurtle towards the tram and come to a screeching halt just feet away. When a vehicle like that appears on screen, even though, you know, it's not an actual car, we refer to it as a picture car. But for now, all I need you to do is get those 3D glasses ready and brace yourselves as we return to Skull Island. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, friends, and moviegoers of all ages, that was King Kong 360 3D. Congratulations to those of you who survived. Now, I promise I will let you know when to wear those 3D glasses once again, but in the meantime, you know, just to check back in with everybody, what did y'all think of that bananas experience back there? Bananas, right? Now, you might not even recognize the works of What Effects. They are the team behind some of your favorite digital effects in the movies: The War of the Planet of the Apes, The Jungle Book, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, Avatar 1, and now Avatar 2, The Way of Water, which they won their 7th Academy Award for, using some of the most advanced digital filmmaking technology today. But they've also used some of the biggest IMAX screens for King Kong 360 3D, so let's take a look behind the scenes with What Effects.
With the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, they always know what people are looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shop we're working on. Also, one of the things about this, a lot of homework the ones that we're working on is not cuts. Because one of them shot and slammed driving along through Skull Island, thinking of his camera spot. Swing represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We really create 50 minutes of
For these being electric vehicles, it's pretty loud over here.
We're once again heading through the metropolitan set, but let's stay on the subject of Universal Monsters. Our legacy with monsters doesn't just extend back to the early 2000s, it extends all the way back to the early days of the studio. So, coming up next, one of the ways we've immortalized our monsters, the Universal Monster Mural. Painted by world-renowned graffiti artist Tristan Eaton in the pouring rain of February 2019. And, well, let's take a look behind the scenes of the artist himself, Mr. Tristan Eaton, as we pass on by.
Archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all the Universal Monsters. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by the magic behind making movies, but I fell in love with zombie movies and monster movies as a young kid. My world that I come from is skateboarding and graffiti and comic books. You always have to pay homage to where that art form started. And for me, it started in stuff in the street illegally. Tagging billboards and dumpsters. And without that, I never would be here using straight things like this. That's so dope.
One of the creatures featured in that mural is the creature from the Black Lagoon. He came after the westerns. We will hear western sets later today. He came after the classic monster movies of the 20s and 30s like Bela Lugosi's Dracula, Lon Chaney's Phantom of the Opera. But 70 years ago is when the creature from the Black Lagoon swam around our Hollywood ocean to your left-hand side. We're not the only ones celebrating a big anniversary this year. As we turn the corner, we are actually heading on over to the birthplace of the classic Universal monster movie, Little Europe. This is where you've seen Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, Lon Chaney Jr.'s The Wolfman. We'll get into the monsters in just a second, because you might actually recognize Little Europe from more recent days in full Technicolor. In fact, this was the home to all 4 seasons of a little show starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson called The Good Place. Let's see if we can't reset your memories or ring a bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place? What?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Here in the daylight, Little Europe is colorful and charming with all the pastels and flowers. It's downright delightful. You've even seen this area in Disney productions like The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, where it played the fictional country of Genovia, and you've seen it in the Pirates of the Caribbean 1 and 2. Up the street with the blue fountain to your left-hand side is where we first met our main character, Jack Sparrow, as he escaped from a band of redcoats. Now, you might have even seen this area in a musical, Roger and Hammerstein's made-for-TV musical Cinderella, starring Brandy and Whitney Houston. But all this to say, if you take away all the bright, charming colors, if you add in a couple of angry villagers with pitchforks and torches, well, you have yourself a recipe for a classic monster movie. As previously mentioned, Boris Karloff's Frankenstein is filmed right here in this area, especially in the courtyard to your right-hand side, known as the Court of Miracles. So let's take a look back in time and see exactly what that looks like. Let's roll that tape. As we leave our monsters behind, we are hitting the halfway point of our tour. So it's time to shake things up a little bit. We're going to head inside a real-life Hollywood soundstage. But just a reminder for everybody to please stay seated at all times. Remember, the studio is private property, so if you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, please pull that cord and remain seated at all times. Please no standing, please no flash photography, and please also secure your personal belongings. Now, you do not need your 3D glasses for this effect. There is no natural lighting inside of soundstage number 50, so they actually make things a little bit harder to see. If you take a look to your left-hand side, you'll see our production schedule, so we can actually see what's filming today, something called Ticket Machine Heist. And it looks like the folks here on the soundstage have been here since 6 in the morning, so they are well due for a little bit of a break at this point in time. I certainly hope they're off for lunch. The cool thing is, since nobody's here, we have this run of the soundstage to ourselves, and since everything here is ready to be filmed, this is what I call a hot set here in the industry. If our cast and crew to return to soundstage, if our director calls action, well... Wait, hold on, cut. End scene, not action.
Subway didn't come out.
The original Earthquake, the big one, ran from 1989 until 2023. Only last year did we take it down and then bring it into the 21st century. So hey, we've been through a lot together today, and we're about to head up to our quiet zone. So before I say goodbye from the microphone, before we head up to Amity Island for Steven Spielberg's 1975 creature feature Jaws, well, you deserve a little bit of a celebratory song. That's right. As we say farewell, folks, I'll give you a song goodbye.
Nope, anything but Spidey.
And then I'll see you folks over at our flash flood. So, it's just time to boogie.
Great.
JJ by tram number 5. That's funny. I didn't see those. Doom says Peter Jackson Kong is so good. Doom says these murals, I know.
Hop off the microphone, and we are also doing a special
amazing
route just given
artwork,
to us by our lot dispatcher. So enjoy some videos from Steven Spielberg about the origin of our Jaws attraction, and I'll be back with you as soon as I'm able to.
JJQ.
Don't make eye contact with the other party. Don't make eye contact with them.
Dark says, oh no, not water. Do Javier be like, oh man, there's no Jaws. The shark is not working. I repeat, the shark is not working again.
So they got the area, but I think there's right. So the right used to come back. And then you flat
I think we're supposed to be quiet.
I don't know if it's burning. Yeah.
Alright folks, thank you for your patience. We just passed our quiet zone for the day, and that's what life is like here on a real working movie studio. You never know what route the studio tour is going to take. The person who launched before you, the tour before us, could be taking an entirely different route. But since there is active filming in the area, we are to expect the unexpected. And the road we're driving on is called Steven Spielberg Drive, and as we make our way on over to our on-the-lot experience, we're also going to be passing through another Steven Spielberg set, this time The War of the Worlds from 2005. So I thought we'd look back a little bit further in time to see how Steven Spielberg got his start with us right here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Turning the corner, we've made it to the War of the Worlds sets, directed in 2005 by Steven Spielberg and designed by production designer Rick Carter. What you see around you is real parts of a real 747 airplane that was dismantled in Jurassic Park, and before that you might have seen it as the whimsical village of Whoville from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. All in all, whenever we make a large-scale practical set like this one, we like to carve out a path when we're done filming so that our own studio tour can get up close and personal with the action. Not just with big action movies like this, but we also have quite a few suspenseful sets here. Coming up next to your right-hand side are the sets of Alfred Hitchcock's picture Psycho from the 1960 film. Of course, the infamous shower scenes from Psycho were filmed inside one of our front lot sound stages.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
And the house itself has been added on to over the years. This is a shell set, meaning it's just 4 walls. But if you look in the upper story window, well, somebody might be home. That's Ma Bates up there. In just a few moments, folks, if you take a look over to your left-hand side, you can see our on-the-lot experience. You, the audience, are about to step into Hollywood history. These are the actual sets of Alfred Hitchcock's picture Psycho. Not only that, we have some special photo opportunities for you folks, but to get there, we have to pass by our scale model replica of the Hollywood sign. This was built in cooperation with the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. This is 25% scale. It stands at about 10 feet tall. And well, the Centennial is a lot of years of history. It's always 60, folks. And in the early days of our studio tour, one of the hallmark visits for our guests was a stop at Prop Plaza, where guests would disembark from the tram. They would take photos with some of their favorite props and set pieces and vehicles and characters from some of their favorite productions. Just for our 60th anniversary, we have brought this back. Now keep your eyes peeled. There are some special digital augmented reality photo opportunities. QR codes, you're scannable over by Jaws and King Kong to get those, or check out our effects page on our Instagram profile at UNI Studios. Before we head on to that, though, folks, well, you'll have to walk to get there. So keep in mind that this is going to be a limited time expedition. So once you head out of the tram, please make sure you're taking all your personal belongings. Follow the instructions of our studio tour ambassadors. You will not be returning to the same vehicle. So that means take the 3D glasses, take everything that you brought with you here today, and get some fantastic photos out on the lot. You will be exiting all the way towards the back of the tram, so make sure you head towards car 4, get some fantastic photos for me, and we'll see you next time. All right, everybody, enjoy.
Alright guys, hold on. There's a bad thing about being sitting for a while. Ouch. We do have the sign over here. Whoa.
चलो और कौन जा रहा है जल्दी जल्दी
Yeah. Somebody try and take a picture right there.
Sorry. Andrew Lopez, welcome in.
It'll be probably cold.
Hold on guys, give me a minute. Let's see while everybody moves around here. I guess we have to use one of these, the canoes. Again, thank you everybody for joining on this Wednesday. It says, very, very, I'm hunting rabbit. Air Doms, welcome in. Pre-tier, welcome. So did I miss the Bates Motel yet? No, we just passed by it. JJQ said, at least my date doesn't get eaten now. Disney Love, welcome in. Hold on, trying to do this shot.
Stand clear. keep learning.
So you got all kinds of props over here. You guys remember these?
The champ's gonna be picking you up right over there.
So they do have the photo ops over here. Well, there are restrooms here if you need to make a pit stop while you're here. They're here behind this green wall. And then you guys have seen the photo ops. There's 3 photo ops over here. And there are QR codes for each one. Well, I don't see the QR code. I don't know if they took that out. Dar says, I'll take the black car, please. Oh, they do have the QR code still. Hi. Hello, hi. You got the Jaws, and then you got King Kong over here, sorry. So the lines aren't long at all. I mean, Fast and Furious is the one that has the longest line. Dar says that sticky is dandy. I could hear Celeste now. Richard H says this is the Bates Motel parking lot. Doom says this is too cool. I definitely need to go to a Universal before this ends. Alexa Siri says they should build. Hold on, I'm gonna miss one. Welcome in, Alexa. No llorona, no llorona. GZQ says Norman really needs to do something about his backyard because yikes. Doom said, oh, this is still happening? Yeah, it goes through. When does it go through? Like August or something, I think. What's up, Chris Pemberton? Says happy Wednesday to everyone. Make it a great day. Fab rest of your week. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Say hello to Karen. Dar says, Javier, you have to do a Sharky video. I did. It wasn't as cool as Celeste's. I think I did mine before hers. Flashy says, hey Javier, hello chat, hello mods. Welcome in, Flashies. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing better, feeling better. Tony says, wait, they allow you to walk around now since when? This.
Okay, good. Make sure you get on the asphalt. Stay on this part right here, okay?
This is part of the 60th anniversary for the studio tour. Alright, so we are getting the Glamour tram. So guys, you don't have to get off. If you don't want to do the walking around here, you can stay on the tram in that area and then it'll just pull up here and you can get back on board.
Alright, welcome back. Welcome aboard.
Alexa, have you been? We have not.
Some of our props and vehicles out there. As you board the tram, make sure you slide all the way to the right, filling in all those.
We'd have to vlog that one though, because
slide to the right.
There's areas where you can't record in, so we wouldn't be able to do a live stream.
To sit through the road for their safety, and also watch your hands and feet on the left. Gates are closing.
I'll put this away.
Introduce myself, I'm Jermaine. Nice to meet everybody. And this is our truck review agent that will be taking us the rest of the way for the final act of the tour. Also, make sure you have 3D glasses. You're going to need those one more time for our final act. If you need 3D glasses, raise your hand so we can find you. We'll get you a pair of 3D glasses before we head.
Okay, we're good.
We'll be staying here for a little bit more, so you can have some more folks join us in just a few moments. Sit back, relax.
We don't?
You don't have express passes?
No.
And then so that's 12 plus 5, 17. Each one of these is good for 6 people, okay?
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to give you 3 of them. 18. Front of the line, any ride that's listed there, alright?
Fantastic, Mark. You're the best. Thank you. Love you.
I've heard that before.
But you have to be nice to your teacher. Say thank you. Yeah. Oh, no, only the people who helped me up. So Charlie, you're good. Yeah, you like.
Go online, go to guest relations. Remember Mark's studio tour on the.
Right, Mark. Is it? I can't do it on the app. Guest relations, you got it, Mark.
Doom says, careful, Hab. This hotel has terrible Yelp reviews. Oh, good to know, Doom. Thank you. Gabriel del Moral dice, de ese estilo eran los camioncitos que yo me subí en el 83, los rojos donde pasaba un puente que se caía, un túnel, una gira, un lago, el tiburón. Ya, yo me acuerdo. me acuerdo de todo, del lago, de la, del puente. Lástima que ya no los tienen. Gracias por acompañarnos, Gabriel. Merch Queen says, oh, there's the stick. Hashtag tourist mode. What's up, Jedi Princess? Welcome.
All right, everybody.
So that's a lot of sushi.
We're about to head out. Let's say hello again to our driver, Aiden, and it's me, Jermaine, going to take you the rest of the way. Just a quick reminder, we are about 10 to 15 minutes away from the end of the tour before we head back
Dar
to the
said, LOL. I sense the presence when the stick is around.
Please remember to use that red emergency cord above your heads.
Padawan, sorry,
And
welcome.
also, please do remain seated. And
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Guys, so this area we might lag a little bit. Just be patient. What's up, fairy godmother? So I'm missing my wand. Oh no, Javier has it. Why couldn't it be me? He says, wow. I didn't know they still had the King Kong hand. Last through the summer, I believe.
I hope it is.
JSN says, I like. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. Ricardo Arambula says, hola Javier, saludos.
All right, we are
Con
heading
que
to one of our
gritón.
newest additions
Con
to the studio
que gritón
tour.
eres.
Jupiter's Claim, featured in a movie
Qué
called
escándalo, eh.
Nope. Written, directed, and produced by Jordan.
Preacher. The tour. So this is the rest of the tour. You can stop there. Experienced it, and you don't want to get off. Already, guys. Just be patient.
Over there, look into the winking lamp.
Again, we're gonna lag here. We're probably gonna lag a little bit in the Fast and Furious.
A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Wasn't so live. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to
We are now heading toward a part of a studio where we once had an attraction called the Doomed Glacier Expedition, better known as the Ice Tunnel. Featured in an episode of The $6 Million Man, starring Lee Majors with Andre the Giant as Bigfoot. And the tram would climb to an imaginary elevation of 12,000 feet, and the only way back to the theme park was through the Ice Tunnel, where the slightest sound could trigger an avalanche, and it always did, causing the walls to spin and guests to tilt, along with the Hollywood special effect. Going now from tilting to drifting, we are now going to take you into Sullivan Truck Repair Shop, also known as a street racer hangout area. We're going to be in a Fast and Furious movie. As we enter, we ask that everyone please remain seated. And you're going to notice some vehicles inside. This was actually done by Tej. His good friend Roman Pierce is here too.